It is a widely accepted belief that the history of African Americans is, without a doubt, a critical and irreplaceable component of American history. Presently, students from Northern Kentucky University have brought their research on Black studies to the Smithsonian. The Smithsonian and multiple universities organized a global conference. A group of students from Northern Kentucky University journeyed to the Smithsonian Institution to showcase their research on Black studies. The Smithsonian, Howard University, the University of Liberia, and Princeton jointly hosted the International Conference Afterlife of Slavery. Dr. David Childs, who is a professor of history, social studies, and Black studies, explained that the gathering included scholars from various parts of the world, including Japan, Nigeria, and prestigious universities such as Harvard, Yale, Brown, and Princeton. The researchers are conducting some extraordinary studies on the Underground Railroad. There were some exceptional events that occurred historically in Kentucky and Ohio, which make the research even more unique. During the trip to Washington, D.C., Childs was accompanied by 3 graduate students, Derek Thomas, Jamie Thompson, and Jennifer Williams. In their research of a historic black church located in Augusta, Kentucky, Williams and Thomas discovered compelling evidence to support the theory that a prominent black family, who were property owners, played a key role in the funding of St. Paul M.E. Church. Thomas stated that Peter Underwood's name is inscribed on a stained glass window, leading them to presume that the Underwood family provided financial support for the construction of the church. After the acquisition of a historic church by a renowned family with a keen interest in its origins, NKU was called upon to provide further insight into its past. Childs expressed gratitude and excitement for the chance to collaborate with none other than the Clooney family, specifically George Clooney himself. One of the historians who were enlisted to aid in unraveling the enigma was Childs. Thomas stated that St. Paul is the very church that Nick Clooney had purchased back in 1970. Presently, Clooney is making efforts to fundraise and rehabilitate the church, and we are assisting him in this endeavor by unearthing further historical information regarding St. Paul. According to reports, Nick happens to be the father of the renowned actor George Clooney. Additionally, it has been revealed that Childs, in an effort to uncover the history of the church constructed during the 1800s, conducted a thorough investigation into the individuals who frequented the establishment, as well as the songs that were performed. Childs stated that their aim is to renovate the church to its original condition, transforming it into a cultural and historical center of global significance, as well as a space for learning. During their research, they looked into Second Baptist Church, which is located in New Richmond. "We often neglect to delve into this aspect of American history," Thompson commented. According to Thompson, the church was erected in the year 1861. She also mentioned that the members of the church played a significant role in the advancement of colored men of New Richmond, an organization that aided enslaved black individuals. It should be noted that some of the members themselves had previously been enslaved. According to the official documents, the group was founded in 1857. As per her statement, they were able to locate the records containing the rules and regulations of the organization. Thompson emphasized the significance of this for a specific purpose. The NAACP, although widely recognized for its role in fighting for civil rights, was not the first organization to do so. In fact, its inception came more than half a century after the organization in question, which dates back to the pre-Civil War era and continued its work through the Reconstruction era. According to her statement, their research indicates that the church had connections with the Underground Railroad, offering valuable insight into Ohio's rich history. It sheds more light on history since African American history during the Reconstruction era is not commonly discussed, she commented. Thompson emphasized the significance of their ongoing research as it allows for the dissemination of more stories similar to this one to a broader audience. According to her, the present-day scenario regarding African American history depicts an attempt to eliminate or eradicate it from the education system. Thomas concurs with this idea, and as a result he is striving towards becoming an archivist. He emphasized the significance of their work, stating that he believes it to be of utmost importance. African American history has been neglected in the past, and the work they do is essential in bringing it to light. Furthermore, he believes that their work has become even more important in recent times due to efforts from some to eradicate African American history from American discourse. During their investigation, Childs and their team discovered the history of Sarah Fawcett, whose spouse was a slave under the ownership of Thomas Jefferson. Childs elaborated that Fawcett was an advocate for the abolitionist movement and owned a hair salon during the 1840s. The woman in question was a precursor to Rosa Parks, a distinguished civil rights activist. Back in the 1800s, there was a streetcar that was segregated even in the state of Ohio. She was denied entry into the white section, but she chose to board the streetcar anyway. Her actions led to an altercation with the conductor, who physically assaulted her. However, she did not stay silent and took legal action against him. Remarkably, she won the lawsuit, and this triumph helped to pave the way for integration on the streetcar. The research conducted by Childs was cantered on spirituals, which are songs that have been transmitted from one generation to another. During our research, we examined a concept we referred to as African survivals. We sought to identify elements that have endured throughout the history of African Americans and continue to exist in contemporary times, he explained. Childs remarked that their visit to the Smithsonian was a memorable experience that they and their group will always cherish. They expressed their gratitude for the opportunity to present their research to scholars from all over the nation, which they considered to be a tremendous privilege. According to Childs, the significance of African American history transcends beyond the African American community, as it is an integral part of American history as a whole. Therefore, the importance of understanding and acknowledging this history pertains to all Americans, not just those of African American descent. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.